Hello, and welcome back to Life After Undergrad. I am a licensed master social worker and your host. I'm so glad you're tuning in for our 9th episode. Today, we're diving into 3 traits that I believe are essential for navigating life's ups and downs: patience, flexibility, and strength. These qualities often work hand in hand, shaping how we approach challenges, adapt to change, and ultimately grow into stronger, more resilient individuals. Now, it's safe to say these qualities, when put into practice intentionally, can assist you within your progression through your journey, whether that's before, after, or during your educational journey. Today, I'll be sharing thoughts, practical tips, and some personal insights to help you incorporate these traits into your own life. So, whether you're listening on your morning commute, during a workout, or while relaxing at home, let's take a moment to reflect and grow together. Let's start with patience. Patience is something we've all heard about, but let's face it, it's easier said than done. In today's world, where everything moves so fast, it's easy to get caught up in the need for instant results. But patience is about recognizing that good things take time. For me, patience has been like a muscle I've had to train. One personal example that I have always taken with me is during my childhood before college and entering my adult life, my dad always emphasized patience. It's a part of life, Chnoa. With this constant memory in my childhood, it has impacted me today and through my time by providing me a perspective of grace, as you never know what's going on behind closed doors, whether that is directly related to your life or individuals you come in contact with along the way. Specifically, when I started my college journey, I had to remind myself that progress isn't always immediate. It's in the waiting, in the quiet moments of perseverance that growth happens. It's important to practice any aspect of life, even patience. Now, you may be wondering, Chnoa, how in the world do I practice patience? Well, you're not only expected to provide and practice patience for others, but for yourself as well. Have you ever heard the saying, you can't help others if you don't help yourself? Well, in this instance, in regard to patience, it's important to constantly exercise that muscle, regardless of if you are currently in an educational program or not. Patience is a part of life that comes with it. And when constantly mastering, exercising that muscle, it provides benefits, especially within your career journey, as you implement practices of being a lifelong learner. Not only will parts of your life change through your journey, but you will not be the same person you entered your educational journey as you are through it, after, or as you are listening to this podcast now. It's important to provide grace for yourself as you grow, change, and learn more about yourself personally and professionally. I'd like to share a few ways in which I use to practice cultivating patience. Practice mindfulness. Take a few deep breaths when you feel impatience creeping in. Like I said before, we never know what's going on in people's lives or why a redirection occurs. Let's provide some grace and step back and think about the privilege that we have that we made it to a point where we are on time. Or just be considerate. We never know, again, what is going on in people's lives, and it's important to sometimes be able to shift perspectives and even put ourselves in other people's shoes. I have learned through my time there is a million things impacting one student's performance or an individual's performance, and it's important to realize that not every student or individual is the same because all of them have different levels of support, privileges, disadvantages, and overall experiences tied to who they are. When things start to get hard, take a moment and really think about how this will impact you in a day, a week, or in a year. Sometimes it's easy to get caught up in the moment and take things so personally when most of the time we are hindering our own experiences with self-sabotage. Next, focus on the big picture. Remind yourself of your long-term goals and why the wait is worth it. If you are unsure of your long-term goals, it's important to establish some. It's important to be proactive within your journey. So if you are struggling in certain areas, you can work towards improvement to better yourself and the capabilities you have. Turn setbacks into lessons. See delays or obstacles as opportunities to learn and grow. Patience isn't passive. It's an active decision to trust the process. Now, let's talk about flexibility. This is the ability to adapt to life's inevitable curveballs. Flexibility doesn't mean giving up on your goals. It means being open to new approaches when circumstances change. During my time in a technical health technology program in high school, flexibility was emphasized as a vital skill for success in healthcare. What I've learned since is that this skill extends far beyond any one field. It's a life skill. To develop flexibility, keep an open mind. Don't hesitate to explore new perspectives or solutions. Focus on solutions, not problems. When plans shift, ask yourself, what can I do to adapt? Embrace change. See it as a chance to grow and discover new opportunities. Flexibility is about embracing life's uncertainties and finding new paths forward, even when the road you take isn't available. Finally, let's explore strength. Often misunderstood, strength isn't about being unshakable or invulnerable. True strength lies in perseverance, resilience, and the ability to keep moving forward, even when things feel impossibly hard. For me, strength became deeply personal when my younger brother was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, ALL. It was a moment that reshaped my life and challenged everything I thought I knew about endurance and courage. Watching him navigate treatment while balancing my responsibilities as a student and family member required a level of strength I didn't know I had. Through that experience, I learned that strength comes in many forms: leaning on others for support, allowing yourself to feel vulnerable, and celebrating even the smallest victory. If you're working on building strength, consider this: consistency matters. Strength is cultivated over time, not overnight. Seek support. Strength doesn't mean doing it alone. Ask for help when you need it. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge every step forward, no matter how small. Strength is about progress, not perfection. So how do patience, flexibility, and strength work together? Think of a tree in a storm. Patience is the deep roots that ground you. Flexibility is the swaying branches that bend without breaking. And strength is the sturdy trunk that holds everything together. Together, these traits empower you to weather life's storm and emerge even stronger. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this episode inspired you to reflect on how patience, flexibility, and strength can enrich your journey. I'll leave you with a favorite quote from John Quincy Adams: patience and perseverance have a magical effect before which difficulties disappear and obstacles vanish. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow, share, or leave a comment below. I'd also love to hear your thoughts. Connect with me on Instagram or TikTok at TVSWCT, or contact us via email in the contact tab on Instagram. Until next time, stay patient, stay flexible, and stay strong. Have an amazing day.